Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Prepping in Free America. Eric Adams, if you can hear me, you need to listen up, bud. You referred to Governor Greg Abbott as un-American. What makes him un-American? Oh, I know what it is. Abbott has sent about 50 busloads of migrants to New York, to Washington, D.C., and I wish he'd start sending them to Delaware. Guys, if you're getting 60 migrants per busload, and I think he sent about 50 busloads, that's 3,000 people. That's what the Texas border sees in one day. Aptly named this video, Not in My Backyard. You see, Democrats, they can't use their heads for anything other than a hat rack. I don't know where this came from. Democrats used to be smart people. Back in the days of JFK and Lyndon Johnson. But after that, man, they became dumber than a post hole. About the time of Jimmy Carter, too damn many people started saying, we can't do this in my backyard. You can't do this in my backyard. You can't do that here. I had a conversation about an hour ago with a guy who asked me, when do you think the Civil War's going to start? He knows I'm a prepper. And I looked at him and I very politely said, we've been in a Civil War for 20 years. It's just been a cold one. And it's heating up. I pray we never get to a hot Civil War in this country. Because it took over 100 years to get this country back together from the last one. We may not make it because people are not as smart now as they were back then. They may have been uneducated, but they were intelligent people. With all of our blessed learning, we got teachers teaching communism, Marxism, transism, homophobiaism. Our kids are being inundated with all the wrong things. They need to learn how to read, write, and do arithmetic. I always laugh when I go to give change back to somebody at work, and I realize they don't know how to count money. If it's not for computers, these young people can't do it. Back to not in my backyard. Don't want to get off on a rant. All these cities, LA, San Francisco, Seattle, Portland, Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C., these are all sanctuary cities. I also believe that, if I remember right, now I can be corrected, be it politely, that Boston is also a sanctuary city. But you never know. Guys, we need to get control of that southern border. I saw a write-up this morning where they found 50, 50, 50 adults who were passed off as kids. And most of them were in their 30s. Guys, I'm telling you right now, stupidity runs rampant. Greg Abbott and the Texas National Guard locked down the border the other day, and a Border Patrol agent walked up with a key, unlocked the gate, and let the migrants in. Processed them and sent them on. Folks, these migrants are getting ATM cards, these rechargeable debit cards, with about $800 on it. These are groups that are backed by Democrat legislators, George Soros, and the Open Borders crowd. I was listening to a lady the other day lamenting quite highly about her daughter was involved in a hit and run. Her daughter was crossing in a crosswalk in front of a school when a carload of immigrants, illegal immigrants, blew through the intersection, grazing her. The child, this girl, is 9 years old and was almost killed. You know, mom's changed her tune about illegal immigration. They got the guys caught within 3 blocks. But here's the catch. Here's the catch. We can't deport them. They can break every law in this country they want. Back 4th of July, they caught some illegal aliens, and I believe it was in Tennessee. Don't, if I'm wrong, just let me know gently. Was planning an attack on a 4th of July parade. You know, not a one, those two were not deported. They spent a little time in jail, but that's it. Folks, I'm telling you, we have gone nuts in this country. We've allowed the liberals, the progressive liberals, to go too far left. For those of you that think that voting doesn't matter, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you failed to vote, don't complain. I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote. I want you to vote. I don't care if you vote Democrat, Republican, or Independent, or what. Hell, write in Mickey Mouse if you want. But get off your butts and do something. Start making the changes, because if we don't make them soon, what you see going on in Venezuela, what you see in Cuba, what you see in China, is the way it's going to be here. The Democrats have already proven that they want to teach you a lesson. 87,000 new IRS agents who are not going to go after people in the upper echelon. They're going to go after those who make between $15,000 and $100,000 because they're low-hanging fruit. They can't afford to get a big IRS attorney involved. So they're just going to take the intimidation off the IRS. Oh, and those IRS agents now are going to be armed with orders to shoot to kill. If you even move the wrong way, they'll probably shoot you. I don't think there's going to be a big problem with that because they're going to shoot each other first. With that being said, guys, have a blessed day. And remember, it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. I'm the Ancient Warrior, and we're out.